Awakening to the present moment, a summary of the power of now. Intro. Welcome to this audiobook style summary of the power of now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle, one of the most impactful spiritual books of the modern era. This summary explores Tolle's central message. Most human suffering comes from living in the past or fearing the future. Real power, peace, and clarity live only in the present moment. Today, we'll break down these teachings into simple insights you can apply to your everyday life. Let's begin. You are not your mind. Steady, clear tone. Eckhart Tolle begins with a powerful idea. You are not your thoughts. The mind constantly talks, replaying memories, imagining problems, criticizing, comparing, judging. Most people are trapped inside this noise. They believe every thought is important and every emotion is real. This mental noise creates what Tolle calls the pain body, a storage of emotional wounds from the past. When triggered, it takes over our behavior, causing sudden anger, fear, sadness, or anxiety. But there is a way out. Become the observer of your thoughts. Watch your mind the way you would watch clouds passing in the sky. When you do this, you rise above the noise of your mind and step into awareness. This is the first step toward freedom. Consciousness, the way out of pain. Pain grows when we resist the present moment. When we mentally fight reality, wanting it to be different, we create suffering. Tolle teaches that awareness dissolves pain. Instead of reacting to emotions, become conscious of them. Notice the feeling without judging it. Let it exist without fighting it. This simple act of awareness weakens emotional pain and brings clarity. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means letting go of the internal struggle. Peace begins with presence. Moving deeply into the now. Calm, instructional tone. You enter the present moment through your body. Shift your attention to your breath. Feel your hands from the inside. Notice your heartbeat. Feel the weight of your body where you sit or stand. This movement from thinking to sensing brings you into the now. Tolle reminds us, wherever you are, be there totally. The more we anchor our awareness in the present, the more peaceful our lives become. The mind's obsession with time. The mind lives in two places: the past and the future. The past brings regret, guilt, and identity. The future brings fear, anxiety, and pressure. But life does not happen in the past or future. Life happens in the now. Tolle introduces the difference between clock time, useful for planning and scheduling; psychological time, the unhealthy habit of mentally reliving the past or stressing about the future. Freedom comes when you reduce psychological time and return your focus to the present moment. The present moment as a portal. Tolle describes the now as a doorway to inner peace. When you become fully present, stress weakens. Problems feel lighter. Fear begins to fade. Your mind becomes quiet. And surprisingly, your actions become more effective. Because when you are fully present, you respond to life with clarity instead of reacting from fear. Problems live in time. Solutions live in the now. The inner body. Slow, peaceful tone. Tolle introduces a practical method. Connecting with your inner body. This means feeling the energy inside your body, the aliveness beneath your skin. To do this, bring attention to your breathing. Feel your chest rise and fall. Sense the energy in your hands, legs, or stomach. This inner body awareness grounds you in the present moment. It quiets the ego and calms the mind. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, return to your inner body. It is one of the most direct paths to the now. Portals to the unmanifested. Tolle teaches that beneath all form is a silent, timeless presence. He calls it the unmanifested. You access this stillness through simple portals like silence, nature, stillness, deep, conscious breathing, surrender. This presence is the source of peace. It is not about religion or belief, it is about direct experience. Awakening begins the moment you become aware of the stillness. Enlightened relationships. Most relationships are built on emotional neediness. People look for partners to complete them, and when the partner fails, conflict begins. The pain body often becomes activated in relationships, creating arguments, misunderstandings, and emotional reactions. Tall teaches that healthy relationships come from presence, not attachment. When two people relate from awareness instead of fear, the relationship becomes more peaceful, loving, and authentic. Presence replaces drama. Acceptance replaces control. Awareness replaces emotional dependency. Beyond happiness and unhappiness. Tall explains that happiness is always temporary. It depends on circumstances, on something good happening. But inner peace is deeper. Inner peace is the state you enter when you stop resisting life. It is a calm awareness that stays with you even through challenges. When you accept each moment fully, you rise above the emotional roller coaster of happiness and unhappiness. You enter a stable, peaceful state of being. Surrender, the final key. Surrender means accepting the present moment exactly as it is. It does not mean being passive or giving up. It means dropping the inner resistance, the mental fight against what already exists. What you resist, persists. What you accept, transforms. When you surrender to the now, your actions become more powerful. You stop fighting life. You begin flowing with it. This surrender is the doorway to freedom. Conclusion: living in the now. The power of now teaches a simple but life-changing truth. You don't need to chase the future or fix the past. You only need to awaken to this moment. In the now, you find clarity. In the now, you find peace. In the now, you find yourself. Thank you for listening.